My name is Melmari Pretorius in grade 9. My topic is, we should leave tracks of decency behind on our journey through life. Chairperson. In his book, Bizarre World, the author Bill Bryson wrote, "In a stroke of genius, a burglar from Tennessee put his socks over his hands to avoid leaving fingerprints at the scene of the crime. However, the police identified him by his footprints." Ladies and gentlemen, people are also like that burglar from Tennessee. In one way or another, we all leave tracks behind on our journey through life. We should leave tracks of decency behind by wisdom, self-discipline, and self-respect. Firstly, we should leave tracks of decency behind by wisdom. Thomas Zanzig wrote in his book, Growing in Wisdom, Age and Grace, as published in 1996, that life is an everlasting process of self-development. Life is full of challenges. Therefore, wisdom helps us to build relations, to understand people and ourselves better, to develop critical thinking, fulfillment of needs, as well as the setting of priorities. Without wisdom, we will fall, like that burglar, in our own trap. No, wisdom does not mean knowledge or obtaining degrees. Wisdom means to control yourself and make the best out of the worst situation. Zanzig wrote that at the age of 18, a young person might have more knowledge than a person of 80. It depends on the tracks of wisdom we leave behind by the decisions we make. Sometimes I blame myself for the tracks of stupidity I leave behind. I am too much impulsive and regret my words or thoughts afterwards. It is surely a challenge to lay tracks of wisdom behind on our journey through life. Friends, we should secondly leave decent tracks of self-discipline behind. No one, but only yourself, can leave tracks of self-discipline. The time you spend on your cell phone, rather in front of your books, are also tracks of self-discipline. They joke by saying that the teenager was so self-disciplined that he sneaks away from the television to go to his homework. Is there something like too much self-discipline? On the website verywell.com, as published in 2011, the child psychologist from Johannesburg, Amy Moran, reports on 7 October 2021. The importance of teaching children self-discipline. I visited this site on 27 December 2021. According to Moran, self-discipline means to control yourself. Teenagers with self-discipline will learn skills in life like anger management skills. They will respond respectfully when they are corrected, as well as taking responsibility for their behavior instead of saying, "I have to do this because my parents say so." Then you will find tracks of self-discipline, such as dealing with money, peer pressure, and self-care. Too many adults lay tracks of poor self-discipline while driving in the traffic. Without self-discipline, we will regret the tracks, like that burglar, we leave behind. Lastly, we should lay tracks of self-respect behind. In South Africa, more than 48% of prisoners are younger than the age of 35. Why do young people struggle to leave tracks of self-discipline behind? Like my grandfather used to quote from the Bible in Galatians 6 verse 7. You will reap what you sow. In the book, your kids are listening. 9 messages that they need to hear from you, as published in 2011. Jim Taylor wrote about the importance of a good self-esteem. Unfortunately, too many children only get negative feedback rather than praise. They hear so many times, "You can do better." Then they start feeling like a failure and lose hope to better themselves. Of course, children need to take risks and learn from their mistakes. Adults must allow them to solve their own problems in order to develop confidence. The father told his son, "Boy, you should not do what I do. You should rather do what I tell you to do." No, that's wrong." The father sets the wrong tracks for his son to follow him. We all need tracks of self-respect to follow in order to create better circumstances for him. That burglar in Tennessee was stopped in his tracks because he had no wisdom, self-discipline, and self-respect. We are all on our journey through life. So, we have to make sure what tracks we lay in our life. Just remember, nobody is perfect and no one will ever be.